Why are those new wing bags? Yes, they are. They're about 4 inches too short, but I actually am able to fix that. I have some of that same material, and I'm just going to extend the latch. I measured and remeasured, but that's the story of my life. Well, it's the next day, and sure enough, I have decided 100% to put bug dope on the moment I get out of the truck. Oh, is this the newly mowed field that I did yesterday?
16.7 volts.
Just beautiful. Digging it. I put a new battery in my Mobius. I was shocked to learn that I had 2 extra batteries for the Mobius. I'd used one on Ralph last year. It just didn't maintain a charge any further. The wind is blowing 5 to 7, which for somebody like me who has an actual vagina, that's pretty fast.
Throttle active.
Yeah.
Automatic. Stabilization on. Stabilization off. Automatic. Stabilization on.
Yes. Stabilization is on, to be certain. Take it off! Yeah, we're going to exercise with this a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this or not, but the weather looks great through Friday. You know, every morning. Well, I don't know if I'm going to like that at all. Let's walk out to the other side of the field and stay the hell away from any type of sunlight that may cause me to crash my plane.
15.8 volts.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. It's supposed to be cloudy, but obviously it's starting to peek through the clouds, and I am very, very sensitive to bright light. Doing like a walk with George across the field. Man, did I
15.6 volts.
did I balance that damn thing? That prop sounds a little loud. Yeah, that's black flies. They want me. The very first thing I did was dope up on bug dope. Holy crap, they're terrible. They're that way through, really they're only supposed to be that way through about mid-June, but well, I was here one year, and probably mentioned this before, but holy crap, all the way into July. So yeah, let's get used to flying again. Gosh, I might need my sunglasses. You know, I got them new eyeballs.
.3 volts.
Timber X, OG Timber, Frankenbird. Hey, Shouts. Azir, looks like you produced something today, and I'm late. I need to look and see where my boy just about murdered him in an airplane. Timber.
15.3 volts.
Wife has got the lurgy yesterday, and I'm hoping she perks up today. Cynthia, keen insight on your side? No, I think he just made a new pal, is what I think. Y'all just made a new pal. It isn't that I
15.3 volts.
didn't love Ollie already, but holy crap, he's just growing on me and growing on me. What a beautiful little creature. AMRC, fantastic that you had a great camping trip with your family, and your wife sounds like mine. It looks like you, here's an idiom for you. You punching above your waist, or is it below? Anyway.
15.1 volts.
Oh, your weight class. Anyway, it sounds like you're married up. Is what I tell people. I'm married up. I had really gotten lucky. All those black flies are horrendous. You'd think I'd run out of piffle. Oh, yes, either, I don't know if that was Gretchen or Cynthia asking about the drone. Yeah, I had it up yesterday, and my card reader ate my video. So what I've done is I reordered another card reader. I had one that had been used heavily through Europe and that sort of thing. And it was getting a little ganky, and I knew it. But I pried my wallet open and bought another one for $6. Ooh. Getting punched.
14.9 volts.
Yeah, I hate getting punched. I'm so glad I have timber wind abatement in this. In fact, we're going to be setting up Ralph's. He has just about got his PA-18 FMS, the smaller version, put together. My damn eyes are watering. I feel like in the tube deep. Oh man, those things are terrible. That one's on my eyelid. So Ralph's coming out. He's going to be flying, I think, his air tractor. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I gotta go get some sunglasses on. I want to put a little bit more bug dope around my eyes because they're landing on my eyelid. Which is inopportune. Landing. He said to no one in particular.
14.9 volts.
Oh, just a tiny bounce. I'll take it. Well, the plane gets, oh, blink, gets home before I do. All right, I'm back in a few. I need to look up my first instance on recording with the Hobby King. Take so long. It's got to be 15 years. It's one of those models. What I did was I used Bruce Simpson because I refuse to set anything up myself. I'm too stupid. And Bruce Simpson from New Zealand did a step-by-step on this bad boy. And of course I broke the nose off immediately upon getting it, and it's just terrible. But what ended up happening was that I flew it. I didn't fly it a lot, but I flew it, and
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
we got to get it back this side.
2, 1. Timer 1 elapsed.
And slow it down. Let's see if we can get it trimmed. I am shocked. Because I've done a lot of changes to it. I put a smaller weight battery, 10 grams lighter.
Maximum trim reached.
Well, that sucks. Must have set it up wrong.
Maximum trim reached.
Man. Yeah, I didn't reset my trims prior to doing the adjustment on it. So she's right Of course, right in the sun. Take some off. Yeah, she needs a left elevator. I keep trying to fly it with a rudder and it doesn't have one. So anywho, I took some lead weight out of it yesterday. Take some off. And redid the center of gravity with the existing battery, and exactly 8 inches back from the nose. Right, I mean like dead across the sunlight. It's like I try. So my left, I need to have a whole bunch more authority. And am I going to do it almost exactly in front of the sun? Yeah, no gyro here. It's so funny. I keep trying to fly the rudder. Fly the rudder. Okay, so I need. There we go. Oh, there we go. Right, damn near in the sun.
Throttle.
Lost orientation. I need the elevator. And appears when I set this thing up, I didn't reset all my trims. So I got to go do that. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that right now or not. That's it. We're gonna call that a successful flight. Probably broke the nose off again. Props in one piece. In fact, the whole thing is in one piece. Oh no, I shouldn't mash the nose again. It's crazy. Yeah, I am hell on the nose on this thing. I think I'll use, I got some new Gorilla Glue at home. I think what I'll do when I get home is use some Gorilla Glue instead of the very precious foam tack. But yeah, I'm gonna call that a success. I'm shocked and amazed. So yeah, I need to re-glue that servo in. Oh man, I'm hell on this little thing. So yeah, there we have it. Oh man, I might have killed a servo too. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, this is basically an old school throwaway plane, and it worked just fine for what I was doing.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
Let's see what would have happened to that. Did I strip that servo? How could it be so? Oh, I know why. Alright, so I needed left. Oh, you'll be back in a bit. I'm back. I've been videoing the plane upside down. Whatever. Yeah, the sun is peeking out there a little bit more than I like. I'll be walking to the other side. Yeah, I've expressed to Ralph and others that all my energy is in the morning, not in the afternoon. Y'all have heard me say this before. I'm most alert. These first 6 or 8 hours of the day, and then even after a nap, I'm not
16.8
jumping up
volts.
and down, ready to go
Throttle
in
active.
the afternoon.
Throttle active.
Hey, morning sunshine. So got the Texumo up and running. As usual, I wasn't paying attention, and I have the there's a left elevator was down too far.
15.6 volts.
So then I lost orientation and timber. That was the end of that. Broke the nose off deeper than I normally break it off, and I'll put some. I bought some brand new Gorilla Glue. And I'll Gorilla Glue that joker back on.
16 volts.
It'll be like it never happened. I've just got to readjust my ailerons, and that'll change things. Thank God for instant trim. It's so funny. I mean, I love me some Spectrum. You know, I love all these manufacturers that are out there taking care of our little niche hobby. However, Spectrum still doesn't have instant trim. So you take a model out like that one that's squirrely as hell, and you're trying to get it, you know, squared away, and you can't get your fingers down there, and you're getting nervous, and so on and so forth. And then what you do on a open TX radio is you just literally flip one switch. Once you naturally, with your own fingers, get it trimmed, you know, because you tend to do that naturally. Your mind gets you stuff squared away, you know.
15.9 volts.
And you just flip the switch with your right index finger. And that's what happened here, and it saved me, because that thing was wonky. Being a technical term, wonky. Ralph's going to break out his air tractor, and he should be able to land it here, because I mean, I got the field short. One of the other guys is kind of crying a little bit. He goes,
15.6 volts.
I think mowing it on 3 is a little too short. And I was like, well, we need to be able to use this as a putting green. We need to be able to try to get as many planes on and off of here as we can. And freaking black flies, man, they get behind your glasses. It's the worst. So not only is it poking you in the eye as it's flying around, but they bite. Timber.
15.3 volts.
Yeah, Cynthia, you asked, I think it's Cynthia or Gretchen, you asked if I was flying in the wind. No, this isn't really windy. This is Brian windy. I start getting nervous. Get any kind of wind. I will say, a few minutes ago, that thing got punched as we were flying it behind the tree line here. I'm almost glad humans can't see the wind, because truly it'd be a swirl. Okay. I have one friend of mine that makes fun of me because I like to not fly clockwise. So we're going to do that. That San Diego Ute fan who makes fun of me. Joker.
15.2 volts.
Oh man. He had a medical emergency a couple of years ago, and he has decided to take his health seriously and is doing very well. I'm so happy to hear that, man. The X-Wing is coming out, and people are just beside themselves jazzed about it. I think it's pretty cool. I just don't want to spend $2,000 on something like that.
15.2 volts.
And they say it'll fly for a half hour, up to a half hour, so that means 15 minutes. So, is it called the Fly Wing or something like that? I forget. So my plans are today is if my wife is feeling better, we're going to go to a local bowling alley, and it's a restaurant bowling alley thing. It's real nice.
15.2 volts.
Up in Caribou, and see if they'll allow us to do a little bowling. That's Tuesday. And what I'll do is get up tomorrow morning, come out here and fly again if God sees fit.
Volts.
Timber. Fun talking back and forth with Oz now that we understand each other a little better. That's cool. That's way cool. Landing. Oh man, I didn't do like I did the other day. Got a couple of one bounce out of that. That's funny.
15.1 volts.
Okay, I'm gonna walk down and say hi to Ralph.
Throttle hold. Throttle hold.
Back in a flash.
Sew some heavy washers on the corners to let it drape on its own down over.
Oh, speaking of sewing, my battery or my wing bags came in yesterday.
Oh,
I ordered them that's the shortest they have. I ordered them just slightly too short. So
that's ideal.
I'm going to
16.7
add a little thing to it that allows them to kind of close. Get me a camera.
Shawnee ain't coming out here.
I haven't contacted him. He knows I come out here, and I might give him a jingle. You know, send him a note and ask him if he'd come out tomorrow. He knows I'm out here. I'm afraid he's probably busy as hell.
Probably got a job trying to get his bills paid off.
If he's smart.
You don't realize when they go to buy a new vehicle,
16.7
they're
volts.
but they're going to end up not having what they need.
I'm sorry, Ralph, try that again.
They don't keep the bills paid out when they go to get a new vehicle. They're going to have a problem.
Exactly.
Throttle active. Reflex.
Taking off.
.6 volts.
Seems to favor the right a little bit, but it's probably because of my camera. Probably always going to have a camera, so let's do 2 clicks.
15.8 volts.
Yeah, Ralph had a great flight with his air tractor, and it landed, which is so
16
sweet.
volts.
Without tipping over, it always tips over because the grass is too long. There we go, got a little sun on the wing, I can see the thing. Twatter. Yeah, I gotta watch Dale's video today. Got out early this morning. Usually I watch all my videos that I like, the folks that I like, in the mornings. Oh man, right in the freaking sun.
volts.
Fascinates me how efficient this thing is. There we go. You know what's funny is I might have the gyro off. And of course, shouts to Dale and his massive clan. Miss Vanessa, Miss Cynthia, Miss Gretchen, Miss Josh, Miss Cassie, Miss Gail.
Volts.
Oh man, just all that juice left. Yeah, it doesn't quite fly like the timber, but fairly close. I mean, what does fly like the timber, huh? That thing's awesome. Old man plane. It's fun to watch all them young guys with jets, and I get it. You know, they're young and they want to have these fantastic jets, but man, just poking holes in the sky,
15.1 volts.
leisurely, is the kind of crap I like to do. Twatter. That's the kind of stuff I like to do. Get it out, get it up, get it around, and as importantly, get it home. Let's see if we can't do that today, I don't know. Twatter. Yeah, if I felt like it, I could actually burn up time
15.3 volts.
getting the flying wing back up, but I'd rather fly. Landing. Holy crap, that was beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Clear.
That was the right switch. Throttle disabled.
Yeah, you'd think. That's going to cause me to
5
have to
volts.
mow, fly within like 2 days of mowing.
Oh yeah.
I haven't had any problems with it, but nice and
It's doing a lot better than I thought it would.
I was all happy. Well, it's quiet and
Quiet plane. Wouldn't that be three-bladed prop making it quiet?
sorry?
Three-bladed prop making it quiet?
No, it's a motors. Well, yes, the props play a part. Yes, let me just take that back. You're exactly right. The three blade is squared away. Hello, everybody. I'm back. Ralph had two really nice flights on his. That's called an air tractor, ain't it?
PA,
No, that thing down there is an air tractor, ain't it?
PA, P something.
Oh, is it? Pretty cool.
16.7 volts.
I had a
Throttle active.
obviously a
Throttle
successful flight
active.
with my twatter. I need to maybe increase the rudder on it. It's not quite as maneuverable as I would like. Taking off. Do like Ralph.
15.9 volts.
The rudder was still misbehaving. Let's stay out of the sun, shall we? Icarus. Yeah, much better.
16.1 volts.
Probably from putting it under the bed too much. Tundra. I mean timber. It's funny, I used to fly the two of them so much that I get mixed up when I was doing the videos.
16.1 volts.
It's funny, I wouldn't even know it. I'd come back and I'd call the timber the tundra. It's hilarious. Gonna be less wind tomorrow. I think what I'm gonna do, if wifey, we'll see. If wifey is not wanting to do anything today, I'm going to get my little paraglider set up.
16.1 volts.
What I'm thinking about doing. Getting to be easier to see, the clouds are going away. Timber.
15.9 volts.
That thing is got some balls. That's the Timber X motor. Timber. Yeah, my bags are too small, so I've got some of that we'll call it balloon material, and I'm just going to use good old.
15.7 volts.
Yeah, probably heat it up first. Good old Velcro, and you know, the glue. These guys have sewn their Velcro on, but I think for what I'm doing, all I need to do is just cut off about 3 or 4 inches of that. Cut off about 3 or 4 inches of the mylar material and make a basically a gap. You know, and it'll allow the bags to properly close. I'd like them to close. Ralph says when he goes to Maiden, his PA 18, he would like to do it in the evening. He can see it better. I think that's an excellent idea. He's funny, he's been flying for like 28 years. And he says just a minute ago after his first flight on the air tractor, he goes, I go, you going to fly it again? He goes, yeah, as soon as I stop shaking. That was his 3rd time flying. 2nd time flying this season. I just find humor in it. You know, we're all the same. Get a little nervous. Low pass.
15.6 volts.
Timber. Well, these new eyeballs I have, they're, I don't know, a year old or so? I don't, are they? Yeah, maybe more, year and a half old. Having the cataract surgery gave me just tremendous
15.4 volts.
vision. Ralph says he's worried about his battery in his airplane. He goes, you think it, well, you know, doesn't it beep or something or whatever? No, you just lose all power except for the control surfaces.
15.3 volts.
Every bit of your power on your prop. Got no more juice to spin it. Yeah, I wouldn't mind maybe increasing my rudder response on the twatter. Or reducing, who knows how much
15 volts.
exponential I put in the damn thing. Tundi. 10B. Yeah, you get all spritey, you know, you start automatically flying, you know, not thinking about it.
14.9
Yeah, the
volts.
more you fly, and you're like, man, I got this. Timber. Yeah, I went ahead and bought an assortment 600 now of M whatever
14.9 volts.
8 wood screws, so I can landing. Oh yeah. I have 2 of them for my twatter. That's not true. I'll end up. I will say this: I probably won't need them anymore because they put too long a screw in the strut. I'm using a shorter version.
15.1 volts.
All right, back in a bit.
Throttle hold. Throttle hold.
Well, we'll put that on there. And of course, one of them will pop up every once in a while.
I was going to ask you if I hadn't already. If you find, let's say, 10 songs that you like, I can pull them off, put them on a card, come over to your house, put them in your computer. That sounds like it's a lot, but it's not. And you can add music to your videos.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
So all you got to do, give me 10 songs.
Throttle active.
I like fly
Nice.
and wing. Ain't there one that's wing?
Yep. Yeah, just send them to me on direct message. All right, let's see if this works. Yeah, I was talking about this yesterday. It's kind of a shame when you finally get the knack after you tear the thing up about 10 times. It needs about a half throttle, and if you got a little bit of wind like it is today, it's lovely. I'll still break the nose off because I don't know how to land, but sand crab knows how to land.
6 minutes.
Hopefully I won't get tired of flying. I actually get tired of flying after a while. Somebody said something about, you know, man, when I retire like you, I'm just going to be out there every day. No, you're not. Or you shouldn't. You get burnt out. You know, every one of us is different, but I get burnt out after a few days of flying. Oh man, that thing is awesome. Wouldn't mind having a big one. My lifestyle is not conducive to having the amount of planes I would like. I have more than 100 days left here. 107 actually. And all told I would have 136. Been retired 3,042 days.
5 minutes.
I'm 62 years and some months old. Stupid. I gotta get out of this jacket, which means I gotta apply bug dope liberally to my arms. Ralph and I were talking, yeah, I need to get some music on his videos. Yeah, I can still hear that thing whining up there. My hearing's damaged terribly from hard rock and roll and airboats. Terrible airboats.
4 minutes.
This thing might need some trimming, let me see. No, we're good. Yeah, we got to get Ralph set up on his PA-18. He says, you know, them tires are 6 inches. I know, that thing's awesome. Ralph is unsteady, and that always makes me worry, because you don't want to fall. Don't want to fall.
Minutes.
I'd mentioned George, but shouts. I follow Chuck Ohotnik on Facebook, and he's camping full. He sent me a note the other day and says wife wrecked their new truck and killed it, and I guess they had to get another. And but he's been, I think he's going to Yellowstone. He's been out riding around. Went to Glacier. He's been all over. It's so nice. And when you're doing that, you don't have time to do this. In fact, what I like to tell people, and you know, Cynthia and Gretchen and others that are foolish enough to watch my stuff, I really appreciate it. I love it that you hang out with me. But when you're, you know, I tell people, you know, they start getting jammed up, and they don't have time to, you know, or you know, I talk for like an hour. Man, it ain't but so many hours in the day. And I appreciate that folks like to hang out with me, but if you miss a blather fest, it's okay. Or two. Yeah. Even though I am the real world, or we are the real world on our videos and that sort of thing, not so much. When you got real people standing in front of you and real things going on in this life, you don't need to talk to me. You don't need to listen to me. I'm always going to be here.
Throttle hold.
Wonderful. So did I. I've been flying it a little hard. I need to back. This one doesn't have telemetry, so I need to back the timer off. That's the third flight on Ralph's air tractor. Pretty cool. Coming out. He had a couple rollovers. He went to take off and it rolled over, and then
16.8 volts.
it landed without tipping, but it wouldn't taxi.
Throttle active. Reflex.
Twatter. Taking off. Yeah, let's get that baby up in the air. That's what you want. Get her up in the air. It bumbles around the field and it
16.3 volts.
isn't quite steerable. Well, I'm a big boy. I have taken the sand out of my clam, and I am making myself fly in the wind. And you wouldn't call this wind. I like it dead calm, man. Like it dead calm. Yeah, the gyroscope, the 15-year-old Hobby King gyroscope is working a treat. Water.
16.2 volts.
I'll call out the wind like Dale does. It's blowing to my left now, which is from the west. Oh, Ralph's done flying. He'll take off on me here in a few. I don't know that I'll be far behind. I need to, if my wife is going to want to go bowling today, I need to go kind of put stuff up. I don't have to put it all up. It's going to be 85 today. I don't know if that's a good idea leaving the EPP foam planes or not either. These will come out, otherwise it'll cause gatoring. I'll just stick them under the bed. You know, it's no big deal. It's funny because
16 volts.
you get a little comfy with how you want the universe to be. And you're like, oh man, it's such a hassle, you know, putting stuff under. No, it's not. Your mind plays tricks on you. Everything that makes you uncomfortable is good. To include, you know, just having to put these planes back up underneath the bed, put them in the wing bags that I'm going to be modifying here real soon. I'm going to think about them a little bit. I hate to use that same Mylar bubble stuff when I'd rather just use a piece of Velcro strap. I think I might have to hit the sewing section up over there
15.8 volts.
at Walmart. God, thing's beautiful. Well detailed. And it's funny because night walker, stalker, fly guy. Looks like former military. Oh man, he got a pretty wife. Like me, married up. Showed a picture of it the other day. Anyway, nice guy. And he's calling, I think he has a Flex Innovations version of this, the greatest twatter of all time or something like that. I get it. But for me, this thing fits in my rig. I am not in my home as much as I am on the road. So to be able to
15.5 volts.
to be able to fly this, you know, have this stuff with me, oh, it's just priceless. And she wags a bit, and I don't know if that's my gyro or not. It seems like, you know, because my icon wags terribly, and the other plane that I had, this one, the Timber, was wagging. I don't know if it's because my gain's too high or what. It doesn't, sure don't feel like it. Yeah, I'm talking about on the ground. Yeah, we'll do a
15.5 volts.
different landing here in a minute. I have another plane or two, maybe Tundra, where it has a mix where you, when you put the flaps down, it pitches the nose up like 5 degrees. I don't know. Need to learn how to use the flaps. I just need to fly the hell out of this thing until I get stupid comfortable with it, and then see about utilizing the flaps to land, because this thing lands fast, faster than I like.
15.4 volts.
Water. Let's do a low pass, huh? Oh, I need to stay out of them trees. I have been in them trees before. a show of hands. Actually, I could land either way. But if I land from right to left, I won't really experience much in the way of a crosswind.
15.3 volts.
Is how that works. It's water. You know, it's hilarious right now. I'm going to share this with you people who are listening. Hands are sweating.
Volts.
Let's see what it feels like, because we are getting close. It's water. Yeah, if I land right to left, the trees, in theory, will give me some relief. Landing! Yeah, she wags a bit. Taking off! See, that comes in faster than what I like. That's me doing it. Yeah, this thing could use flaps. Yeah, I just need to do a mix. Yeah, I'm always interested in flying and not into tuning. Oh, beautiful. Keep them props out of that grass. I don't know who mowed down here anyway.
15 volts.
Yeah, not bad for a crosswind. Yeah, I think what I need to do with this
Oh yeah, that was the
is
main switch. Throttle.
program some nose up and use the flaps. That thing lands fast. It needs flaps used. Apply this water one more time, and then I think I might pack it in, and because I'm be flying tomorrow for sure, and then maybe Thursday. I actually get tired of flying, believe it or not.
Maybe we can hook up Thursday. You can bring her up and visit with Helen.
Oh, that'd be nice. I'll ask her. I'm just hoping I woke her up a little bit this morning, and I asked her. I said, "How you feeling?" And she said, "Better." So she's I always joke
I
that
think she's down in the dumps.
well that
Not traveling.
yes. Well, I joke about her. I go, she's all girl. She stays in some form of illness all the time.
Well, Helen tries to, I'll tell you. I told her the other day, I said, you need to deadhead your plants I hung up. I said, I'll get them down so you can reach them if you want a deadhead. I never got a response out of it.
Yeah.
I went out last night and I said, I wonder if them are dry yet. Dry as a bone.
I experienced the same thing.
Get that all that shit and put it up for her, but
I actually have a number of lists, but I have a physical list, and she has a bunch of stuff she needs to do. She needs to get her flowers out, even though they're fake. She needs to get them together and get them out. And she's got some things she needs to do, and she just but she's 70, and we've been together for 43 years. So what I'm going to do is just gently nudge, right? Gently. But I think this will be my last flight, and I'm gonna start packing it in. And she said she wanted to go to the bowling alley today, so we'll see if we can't do that.
one more day and we'll get there 16
That's fantastic, Ralph. 60 years married. It's fantastic.
Throttle
I
active.
don't know if this camera's going to work or not. I might have left it on too long. Taking off. Good batteries, because I give it the beans when I take off. Just talking with Ralph, I need to
16.4
because
volts.
this thing lands fast. I need to go ahead and put a flaps mix in it, and I think I have that on my Tundra, so I can go in and see how I did it. I forget, you know. Just forget how you do stuff. All right, this will be my last flight. I'm gonna go ahead and pack in since I'm gonna be flying so much. I brought batteries and everything for all the other planes, but I think I'm kind of flown out, and I've been at it since, I don't know, water. Before 7, I think. I've been flying since about 6:30. Well, you'll see on the timestamp on this thing. I keep it up to date.
16 volts.
Water. So yeah, maybe depending on what wife's got going for me, I'll go ahead and pull the parasail out on the bed and measure. Basically, the only control you got is left, right, and landing. So you pull the brake left, and it takes you left, and pull it right, takes you right. And I'm laughing. I told y'all earlier I was sweating in my hands flying this thing.
16.1 volts.
Maybe a little gust of 15 up there. Altitude's life insurance. The wind is blowing from my left, so we're going to be doing a crosswind landing again. Boy, I am digging AI. So we're trying to get Ralph set up on his PA-13. He gave me the manuals, and man, I'm terrible at manuals. Manuals are great for me after I've already seen a video. So what I did was I just said into my phone, how do you set up a PA-18 on a very specific radio? And 2 things come up. One, they told you step by step how to set it up, how to plug it in, where to plug it in, and how to do it. Oh, I already lost one of my antennas on here. It's probably out here in the grass somewhere. I might walk the field. So I gotta order new antennas for this thing.
15.6 volts.
Yeah, I know I snapped it in. I wait for a report, so order a little bag of antennas for the thing. Gonna cost more in shipping. Ooh, while I'm ordering stuff, do I need anything else for this? Got plenty of props. I just laughed when I saw the antennas because I'm like, well, that'll be perishable. But probably knocked it out here in the field, so I'll walk around and look and see.
Volts.
Old In the Tube Deep has discovered Bamboo Labs. Yeah, I've heard they were great all along. They try to do proprietary stuff to you, which is annoying. There's actually quite a bit of controversy over it here a while back. But when all is said and done, for a consumer, Bamboo Labs is the way to go on 3D printing. Ease of use and all that. I'll be interested to see how AI helps that out, because right now, you know, if you're having to make something, you're either having to design it yourself, or you're going to have to go to Thingiverse where somebody already did it, which is nice, but it may or may not be exactly what you're shooting for. Yeah, it's going to cost me $10 in shipping to get 3 grams of antennas.
volts.
Yeah, so get up and come out here tomorrow and fly. Make myself fly these bigger aircraft. Actually, it's going to be lighter wind. Water.
15.3 volts.
Yeah, your old pal has run out of stuff to talk about. There really isn't that much to talk about. Let's rehash. Ralph flew his Sky Tractor 3 times. Did real well. Was able to land it without rolling it over. Taxiing was another thing. I have flew my Texumo Flying Wing, and it needs some love. It really does. And this is why I can't be a regular pilot or a scale pilot, because I did not adjust it right. I forgot yesterday when I did assembly of it to go ahead and center out my trims.
15.2 volts.
And I needed to trim it, I think, left. I'll just set it all back up for flight again and see how it does, and use my Insta trim. Yeah, with all due respect to Spectrum, I find it crazy that they don't have instant trim. And it is so funny because I've been using battery telemetry for 15 years, and they finally got battery telemetry for these folks. And it's not for every radio, you know, it's crazy. Yeah, the stuff I care about, battery telemetry.
15.1 volts.
On just about every radio, or every aircraft. Yeah, UMX I don't have it. And it is funny though, because you can go in, it's kicking out weird telemetry on the UMX stuff. Water. Now might be the time.
14.9 volts.
Oh, she's fixing to kick anyway. So. Landing! All right, all the very best to the rest of you folk who I might not have named or called. And always a pleasure to hear y'all out there, you know, running some videos and doing this and doing that, and life is good. Landing. We got a little bounce on that thing. Whoops. Come on now. Actually, let me go ahead and walk out there because.
Oh yeah, that was the right switch. Throttle disabled. 15 volts.
I'm gonna just see. It would be a long shot, but it probably popped out that antenna. I'll probably find it out here when I mow. Yeah, it'd be nice not to have to buy this 12 and anyway, ended up spending $25 for an antenna. I doubt it popped out in the air. Probably popped out right here on the ground somewhere. Okay, we're going to call this a win. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. See ya!